I feel paralyzed.
Yo, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to another story time with me, TheJubilantGorilla. I'm sorry I haven't uploaded in a couple of days. I'm not feeling too well at the moment, but I'm trying to power through, just trying to find a balance between uni work and YouTube and all that sort of stuff, but I'm getting better slowly but surely, which means the gameplay today is fairly good, but it's not the best, and obviously my mind not completely in the gaming area because I'm not completely focused on that, a little bit ill. But anyway, let's get off all the negative stuff and let's start talking about another story time. So this is the fifth one in the series so far. I hope you guys are enjoying it. Getting a few views on these, so it's quite nice to see you guys looking at them and commenting on them. It's all pretty fun. But today, bit of a different topic. Something actually happened to me last week, which had a surprisingly big effect on me. It may sound stupid, but I lost my phone. Initially, I do this all the time. I'm really forgetful sort of guy. I just kind of put it down. And I'm like, crap, where is it? I can't find it. And, I just do that a lot because I forget about everything. But this time was a little bit different. So I was in a lecture, which is like a class at uni, if you guys don't know what that is. And there's loads of people there, and I was sitting right in the middle. So there's about 200 seats in one of these lecture theatres. I was sitting right in the middle on a seat. And I was using, I had my phone on me. I was using it during the lecture. So I was pretty sure that, it was with me. Just as I was leaving, stood up. And I couldn't find it. It wasn't in my coat, it wasn't in my bag, and I was like, where the hell is this? I looked under the seat, it wasn't there, and I just couldn't find it, so I was like, okay, well, I'm being an idiot, it's definitely got to be on me, because I was using it, so it's in my bag. So all my friends were waiting for me, I just walked out with my mates, and we went outside, and then I properly had a look through my bag, and I couldn't find it anywhere, and at that point I was like, okay, this is really annoying. But by that time, other people had already started going into the lecture theatre for the next class, if that makes sense, so I couldn't go back in and look for it straight away, which meant I had to wait for an hour. And that was an hour of me being like, what, where is it? So I went to ask for it, all that annoying stuff. And it gets to the point where, you're fairly chilled out. You're like, okay, well, it's got to be either on me or in there. There's no other option. But when you can't find it, and when it's kind of in the unknown, you're like, wait, actually, I'm slightly worried as to what the fate of my phone is. Now, I'm the sort of guy, obviously, I like my social media. I like to use my phone. Obviously, I want to check my YouTube. Want to check different things like that, text people. But I'm not completely attached to it. Like, I could go for a few days without my phone. And it wouldn't be too bad. It's just handy for contacting people, and that's something you realise when it's taken off you. It's actually really annoying, because when you just want to call people, ask where they are, see what people are doing, it's a lot harder to do that when you're actually looking for them, and you don't actually know where they are, you don't know if they're home, or, stupid stuff. So, anyway, I was getting stressed out. It got to the end of that lecture. I walked back once the other class had finished, and I walked in there, had another look, and I still couldn't find it. It wasn't under the seat. Definitely wasn't in my bag. By this point, I was like, okay, damn it. I've pretty much lost it. And the only idea I could think of is someone must have stolen it, because there's no way I could have left and it still wasn't there, if you know what I mean. Like, it was definitely on me, definitely in my bag. There were two options there, or someone had stolen it. And I didn't really, I was sitting next to my friends, so I was pretty surprised that someone may have done that. But I started getting really worried. So the next few hours, I was pretty stressed out, pretty annoyed about my phone. I had to go to other classes, stuff like that. And when it's always at the back of your mind, you're really stressed out. I'm sure you guys have lost a phone before. I don't have a great track record, but I haven't lost one recently, so this was a bit of a big deal. So eventually I was like, okay, well, I need to try and get some people thinking or helping me out. So I got a lot of friends to call it. A lot of friends actually called it and left a message. I thought it had been stolen by this point. So a lot of friends left a message saying, please give it back. Some friends sent a text just like, oh yeah, please can you give it back? We'll give you money, all that sort of stuff. And it's really funny how when something goes badly, you just assume that someone's stolen it. I couldn't find it, so I was like, okay, well, definitely someone's got to have stolen it. So there was this big thing, like a hypothetical thief had taken my phone off me. But it got to the point where I was like, okay, I'm really, really annoyed about this now. And it was about 8 in the evening, bearing in mind the lecture was at 9, so it had been a whole day. And I was just getting annoyed. I thought it had been stolen. I didn't want to fork out another load of money for a phone. And, there's other stuff I've got to save up for. So I really didn't want to have to buy myself a new phone. And it was just so frustrating. I've got stuff on there. I've got all my credentials for different things. And it's just annoying. So I went back in the evening at about 9, which is when the department kind of shuts. But I went to speak to the security guard. I was like, have you found it? He was like, no. He was like, go and have a look in there, though. So I went to have a little look. And it turns out there was another group of people in there. It must have been like an evening class, a group of these older people. And I was looking around. They saw me looking. They were like, what are you looking for? I was at my phone. They said they'd give me a hand, which is really nice of them. And to be honest, if it wasn't for these guys, I may not have my phone right now. So they said they'd give me a hand. And we were looking for about 20 minutes. Couldn't find anything. And I was like, you know what? I pretty much gave up. But then one of them said they'll call it one last time. They called it again. Obviously, my phone was on silent. That's why I couldn't find it originally. called it one last time, and it had fallen down the back of the seat where I looked before. But it was leaning up against the step under the seat, which meant that the black cover on the back of it was pretty much just blending in with the wall. But I just caught a little glimpse of light, which I saw the screen light up, and I was just ecstatic that I'd found it. These guys were really awesome, really helpful, and honestly, I can't thank them enough. It was just so handy, and I wouldn't have found it without them. But there we go, guys. Let me know if you've ever lost anything that's too valuable to you. It's kind of weird how you think something doesn't mean that much to you, but when you lose it, it really, really gets to you and it really affects you. But thanks for listening to the story, guys. If you did enjoy it, make sure to leave a like, make sure to leave a comment down below, and make sure to hit that sub button for loads more awesome content. There's going to be a load more Minecraft and all that sort of stuff on the way. I'm trying to make myself feel better, keep taking a lot of tablets, all that sort of stuff. But don't worry, the content will keep coming. So thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you in the next one.